Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Tales of Arise. Now, I sold some things that I had to, and a couple horse meats and stuff here and there, and I realized that this gives an insane boost, so we're gonna go pick this up. That being said, we are very poor, and we have
lately?
almost no consumables, so this is gonna be rough.
I still can't believe what that Almadria did.
It's patently clear she has no...
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged.
Yeah! Then we head for the underground docks. We need her.
My family and I was the only one my dad and the others hid. The only thing that I could see was the...
It was all made. I'm sorry.
That woman. Did she really find...
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt. She only did it so she could become stronger.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created...
a monster. I wonder...
Renwell.
Of course we don't think you're a
Huh?
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault and...
Law.
Alright, we're gonna continue on with the story and try to find a new little biome spot. Hidden Wharf. Got it, okay.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Just in case, I'm just gonna do a quick little save. Just in case we go from boss fight immediately into another boss fight.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
This is a
Probably.
pretty cool locale.
Let's see what they have to share about Almadria.
Ooh, free chest. Heavy treat. And then mackerel.
You didn't happen to see a lord come...
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings. We damn near got blown away.
Damn!
You guys trying to go...
Are you saying you know...
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat.
Whoa there. You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend. You need a sea dog like me or you'll sink her before she makes it out the hook.
We're losing time.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all sail.
Sure.
This is like a dream come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand,
This is a
seeing it's
massive
supposed to
boat.
be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Until then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
Aw.
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case.
Thanks.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance. I had the exact same...
Yeah, somehow the sea is different, though. I'm not sure just how to put it. I bet my old man would have been
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about... I keep going over his... And heck, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to... And then there's everything with Rin. I stopped her from killing Almadria. But was that really the right thing to... I feel like...
You're not the only one. I think... How would Zephyr have...
Yeah, I think he definitely would have...
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to...
Sounds like a deal.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was...
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much...
It's safe to assume they know everything, though I know not why they choose to remain uninformed. Perhaps they see what's been happening as just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almadria did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as...
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the crown contest is a and to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almadria...
We must remember that time is running out in the crown contest. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously. But it is a means to an end, nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Rena really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almadria resorted to what she did.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia...
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have...
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just dead?
A curious choice of words. Did what you see in Maha...
What Deadheim did to that city? He didn't liberate anyone. Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danon versus Renan. There is I mean to bring about a true, lasting coexistence in Menancia. But...
And you don't think you...
Well, you seem to think you can, at least.
Does that make us...
Insofar as an exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough?
Are you real... Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your...
Okay. Next one.
You don't look so...
The floor.
Oh, seasick.
It keeps moving.
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort.
I still can't believe what happened. As a lord, my expectations for Almadria were already pretty low. But the way she treated...
Yeah. And
You mean Deadeye?
The whole reason I started fighting back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Danons like...
It used to be that the Danons were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though...
Exactly. I'll never tolerate the Renans ruling over us. But nothing ever ends up being as black and white as you'd expect.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadeye, you may be able to free the Danon people. But that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink...
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Danons had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I saw it in Deadeye's eyes.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadeye wasn't all...
But as time went on, and he and the Dark... I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go...
But that world isn't the one you...
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these...
You have your promise to Miguel, though. Your home and the people of...
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And then...
Who, me?
You and Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Danans do you know that get on as spectacularly...
I don't know that I'd say
Well, I suppose it...
Oh my
I think
god, so much talking, please. I get it.
Do you think Law...
If you're worried, why don't...
Yeah. I think maybe...
Us, too?
Well, I was blind to everything except my own...
We all have things we'd prefer to keep to ourselves. So what if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped...
But that's not what
I know.
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen, but it's not just her. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahags, but then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almadria. It's so...
But what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well... I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away. Law let revenge fuel him, and I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almadria when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen. Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though, but I guess I just can't...
She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. I wonder how it feels.
Okay, one more.
Me much further? Keeping an eye out for
I'm looking at
the ocean.
Yeah, this world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. But Menancia has its lake of death. And Nias, its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Danans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere, too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
You sure have changed.
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Danans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Danans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it. So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. You know, I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shion.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dana. Always.
And now?
Do you still not remember your past?
No. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
A little. Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shion?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon.
Okay, that's
I never could
suspicious.
have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Oh my god, please. A cute little 20-minute intermission.
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
What the that's a
That's
boat?
the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. Long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Damn. We in a boat.
Persistent little things. Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin.
That can't be comfortable to wear. What?
Hungry
the
already,
hell?
my dear? Worry not, for you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
Oh boy.
Perfect. You managed to get us right up at...
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as...
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
I'm not going on that thing. Mobile Fortress Gradia. Doggy. This is some Final Fantasy-esque shit.
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Now that's what I call...
Yeah. The biggest one.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another...
We don't know that she was only getting...
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too?
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from here on out? Now that she's a...
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as...
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd. And will stoop to any...
She's not the first, and she won't be the last.
Sounds like you've made up your...
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves...
Yeah.
This might not be the best time. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balsev when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder.
Balsev's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Danon in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares...
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Come again?
It's nothing.
Nice little Confucius-esque wisdom. Ooh, chest. Life bottle. Alright, let's fight something.
Little help!
Bring him down!
My reach is even in your face! You'll have no mercy!
I'll face you! Stand back! Blow them away!
Yeah, that one's probably the most disappointing one. It's so fast and it has like no impact.
Rotating pile driver! Tornado drive! I can carve through armor! Denied!
I'll be...
Barely a blip on our radar.
But a blip indeed. Sleeved up silver.
I won't forgive you!
Begin! Now one more blow! Face it! I'll face you!
By the power of water!
The tempest is going here! That's it! Begin! Twin left! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Demon Fang!
I'm
It's almost so strong! Then I'll split it open! Be my guest!
confiscated!
Begin! Catapult! Dance on the wind! Does it hurt? We're not finished! Alphen!
There we
In
go.
an instant!
I'm gonna swap Alphen out for Law, just because I don't want all my healing to go to him.
It's done here. Let's...
Huh?
Got it!
Oh, okay. So that's shit that she can do. But I don't want to do that quite yet. Because there's things to explore. Tomato with the icon of a carrot. Cool. Aha, see? Slackers.
Hi, Poodle!
Chargers to me! Eat this! You're mine!
Steering blade! In the wind! In here! Steering blade!
Hurricane! Crescent flash!
Your reflexes will not serve you well here.
Hitting pile driver! Watch this! Ha! Catapult! Far enough! Outfit! In an instant! Impact claw!
Damn, I didn't know where the...
Begin! Does it hurt? Come and get it! The tempest is getting dark! Tornado drive! Shield!
one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes.
Yeah, they're all just okay.
Barely a blip on our radar.
The one with the Rinwell is really cool, but that's about it.
That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope, I'm fine. Let's keep moving.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
For my lord! This one's mine!
You can't get out of this. No shield can stand up to these fists.
I see one, eh?
Do it! Shield!
Rinwell, light burst forward.
Radiant Genesis! Radiant Wild Magic!
Can you take it?
I'm out of ammo!
Take this.
Oh, magic is
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Boom.
A scream bathed in blood.
Why did that cancel out my spell?
Light burst forward!
Radiant Genesis! Will this help?
I'll finish you here and now!
Healing Circle!
Not today!
I'm in your debt.
Rip and tear!
Kikara frozen!
Hammer!
Ba-boom.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Damn. Holy shit, money. And then milk.
Little help!
I'm on it!
Field!
Pieces! Attack!
My shield?
You think that shield will save?
Astral energy!
Crescent flash!
Gemini orb! Light astral energy! Mine! Air thrust!
Dance in the wind!
Raging cascade! Water! In my car!
Oh, whoops, I completely just spaced.
Ashes to ashes! I'll face you! Hey! Blow them away!
I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
Peach Gel 2. That's pretty good.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Now you'll learn!
No, you will learn.
Take this!
Here, dance on the way. We'll pay for what you did.
I owe you one. Does it hurt?
Water, here my car. Glacial spear. Here's the eagle.
Eagle assault. Ooh, cool.
Blood.
In here.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
To me. The waters of creation. Magic.
I'm mine! Do it! I'll crush you!
That dog's fucked.
Lightning
Oh,
reflexes!
dude.
Tenebrous claw!
Dog's not dead, what the hell? I mean, the dog's about to be. Holy
See what I
shit.
can do! Crescent flash!
Damn, poor dog.
Onward and upward.
Ooh, red guy. Oh yeah, we'll clear this area out and then probably have to end the episode here. Beef!
Coming through. Scream bathed in blood.
This one's mine.
Bloody howling! Eagle fly!
They really don't give up, do they?
You're mine! Catapult! The tempest engulfs you!
That's my cue. Lunar blast.
Shut him down.
Begin! Take this!
Will this help?
You're mine!
Here goes. Healing
Oh, come on! Stop this stuff at me.
Hey! Blow them away! Glimmer dragon! Eagle assault on the wing! Burn! Do it! Rinwell! Demons descend! Flashing fang!
Damn. That one's still so pretty.
A comfortable win.
Eight peach shells already. It's pretty nutty. I want to fight red guy.
Out of our way! I'm the true gunslinger around here.
Stop them!
Let the marksman handle this.
Rending you a bloody howling! Hey! Blow them away!
Raging cascade!
Right!
In here!
Now watch it! I'll smash you! Prepare to be
I
sealed!
never miss!
In a bind?
Begin!
Here's a healing arm!
Burn!
Ready to go!
Far enough!
Go for raging cascade! Now,
Eagle dive!
Gemini clockwise!
On your knees! They smite the blackened blade!
Too much to handle?
Good executed, bro.
Healing circle!
I really owe you one.
I don't know if it actually works or not. I think that's a boss spell only.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Boom. Not dead yet. Shit.
Begin! Take this! Dance on the wing!
Teammates. What are you waiting for?
I'll finish you here and now! Dance on the wing! Rip and tear!
Sleep now.
Begin! Eagle
Oh,
assault!
saving this one.
On your knees!
The waters have created
Instinct shot!
Reload! Tidal wave! Take
Rotating pile driver!
Mega
Anything in armor is all mine! Take it!
This one's mine! Raging cascade! Confiscated!
Steal that shit.
Laser spear! Where's the eagle? Where that came from?
Hey! Blow them away!
There we go. That guy took two to break down.
My exploits are bearing fruit.
And another peach gel for the win. Nice.
I've never
Actually,
seen anything like it.
It's
we're gonna
an
head
authentication
on
key.
back,
They're
and then
quite
we're gonna
common.
have to.
Maybe where
end
you're
this
from.
episode.
This is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Orange gel. Always need those. Another peach. Right. Anyway, we're gonna have this, and we're words hard. We're gonna have to end this episode here. I'm gonna have to see you guys in the next episode. I hope you all had a good day. I hope you all have a good day, and when we meet again, I hope you have a fucking day. Peace be with you.